We don't really understand the intent. The AI itself can start grabbing data, doesn't understand what is an attack, what's not an attack, or should this be secure, not be secure. And if we don't actually have the security controls in place for data governance, right? Inputting data, outputting data, the storage of data, the security permissions of data, just some really basic controls like that. Or who has access to these tools? Are we even gonna allow an AI agent access these tools, or is it gonna go through a third party? How do we filter that? All these little basic essentials would allow this data to be out in the wild or uncontrollable. And that, we know that is the worst case scenario. Before, at least we had some semblances of control, but now introducing AI, it's scanning and gathering even more data at lightning speed. And a lot of our newer tools that are out there are really struggling to know, well, wait a minute, is this AI doing this? Is this a human doing this? How do I stop this? Is this a new variant? Or this seems to be a recognized way of manipulating data. Let's let it pass through. But technically, it could have been a polymorph virus that looked like it was a nice, clean activity in your network, but actually was gathering data and extracting and sending it somewhere. So there's all these new variables that, without proper security in place, and we say that GRC, right? Everybody here on this call should know this: governance, risk, compliance. Like, how do we make sure that all these main elements are really dialed in before we introduce AI, which is going to just open up every possible hole, overturn every rock of our data, even the oldest stuff that we thought we hadn't seen in 10, 15 years, that can come back to the surface. And we've got to make sure these measures and controls are in place